Number 10 on our list of most disappointing sequels is Perfect Dark Zero. As a launch title for the Xbox 360, the game had a lot to live up to, and, well, it kind of blew it. Ugh. Pointless stealth elements, flawed multiplayer, and annoying vehicles cemented its place in the Disappointment Hall of Fame. Nice job, Joanna.
You guys made a big mistake.
Coming in at number 9 is Neo Contra. Early indications made us excited for this franchise relaunch, but clunky controls and a surprisingly short runtime made this more disappointing than an entire kingdom of Crystal Skulls. Meanwhile, Metal Gear Solid 2 let us down for one reason. His name is Raiden.
So you're the one.
The game pulled a bait and switch. If you thought you'd play as Snake, well, you thought wrong. Instead, you had to control a whiny wimp.
What are my orders?
Only to find out the whole game is some virtual reality plot twist nonsense.
That's your problem.
It wasn't until Part 3 came along that we finally forgave Kojima.
He's a good guy. I'll introduce you later.
Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords, isn't really a bad game, but it snags the 7th spot on our list because it clearly feels rushed.
Well, that's unfortunate.
The game crashed on us multiple times, and the already unimpressive visuals weren't helped by its stuttering frame rate. It almost makes us long for Hayden Christensen.
Well, it can't be that bad.
At number 6 is Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. We actually gave this a 4 out of 5, but the fundamental gameplay was completely different than the first two. We wish they would have called it something else, so at least there'd be a chance that we'd get the proper sequel this franchise deserves.
Final Fantasy X-2 was an epic fail because it took the engrossing, compelling atmosphere of the original and awkwardly matched it up with Charlie's Angels. Yes, this is what American Idol would look like with cosplayers. Our fourth most disappointing sequel is actually a recent release. Resident Evil 5 is the direct sequel to one of our favorite games ever, and it's overwhelmingly clear that the franchise needs another major overhaul. Or at least I'm Sheva, who seems to take pleasure in getting in your way.
Ooh, look at that!
Super Mario Sunshine is a solid effort, but let's face it, no game on Earth could adequately follow up Mario 64's significant leap into the third dimension. The game's broken camera system and lame setting of Delfino Island seal the deal on this one.
Guilty as charged.
Devil May Cry 2 comes in second place. The combat system is dumbed down, the level design lacked any imagination, and Dante just seemed to lack the charming personality he had in the first installment. It's almost like the developers had complete amnesia and forgot everything that was good about the first game.
Till next time.
And our number one most disappointing sequel of all time is Chrono Cross, aka the most egregious example of a sequel missing the entire appeal and point of the original. Instead of following up on the characters, events, and gameplay style of Chrono Trigger, this one simply jettisoned everything. The cast of characters is massive, but only 2 or 3 actually have personalities. You're stuck playing in the body of a cat person for most of the game, which sets off our furry meter a bit too much for comfort. Rawr.